What is going on, guys? This is Earpugs, and this video is the first episode of my Arena 101 series where I will be covering everything you need to know in order to get started in Wrath of the Lich King Arena. The first topic that I'm going to be covering is this episode, which is positioning. This is something that tends to get swept under the rug by tons of players. Since there are so many different cooldowns to be tracking, it's easy to forget that positioning is actually the reason that you win or lose a game. Positioning is a very interesting thing because every single player in the game needs to do it at all times. However, it's not at the forefront of a lot of players' minds, and it actually should be. Let's take a look at this 3v3 game where my team is Rogue Mage Priest fighting against Beastcleave. The entire strategy for Beastcleave is to get to the Priest as fast as possible and run them over in the opener. If they aren't able to do that, then they will inevitably start falling behind because once their Bestial Wrath and Bloodlust have fallen off, they are now not that scary of a team composition. It is essential for the Priest in the RMP to stay max range from the Beastcleave because if they are able to cross the arena and connect onto the Priest's death is guaranteed. This leaves it up to the Mage and the Rogue to stop them from crossing while also setting up a kill on whoever is the best target. This is an extremely straightforward matchup, which is why I chose to show it as the first example. Winning or losing this game is as simple as if they connected to the Priest or not. Since the Beastcleave isn't able to generate any pressure in the opener, they inevitably fall behind and are forced to go defensive, which Beastcleave cannot do because the only way that they generate pressure is by dealing damage. You can also apply this example to a ton of different scenarios where, for example, a melee cleave is trying to run down a specific target but they aren't able to get to it. This forces them to cross and take a bunch of damage crossing, thus putting them behind and forcing them to go defensive, which melee cleaves are unable to do efficiently. Positioning can also be used to save your cooldowns and prevent damage by utilizing line of sight. Let's take a look at this game of Cupid Cleave versus Thunder Cleave. Both of these teams have tons of damage if they are able to connect, so this makes positioning incredibly important in this matchup.
Where is pushing? Slowly.
Warrior. No sacred. No sacred. Got reflect too.
You press block too.
That's lost.
At this point in the game, we haven't committed to killing anything, and the Ellie Shaman just hexed me with no pressure. If my teammates run behind the pillar and line of sight their damage, we can actually get away with using 0 cooldowns and wasting their hex, plus the time that they are lusted, just with line of sight. Hex on me, just line.
Lining.
Freedom. Scared early.
Yep. Good line, insane line. By the time I have come out of Hex, my Hunter has taken almost no damage while saving every defensive cooldown we have just by line of sighting the Ellie Shaman. The Warrior now fears me off of Hex because they have lust up and are trying to generate pressure. We have now gotten their 2 biggest crowd controls out of the way while saving a ton of cooldowns just by line of sighting. I'll roll this one, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rep on Pally.
Nice. Landing him. You're fine, Dusky.
Wait, Rogue? Ow.
Yeah.
Full Hodge?
Yeah, I fear for a global. Okay, shield you. You're still okay. Nice D-sack.
Half trap.
Yep.
Hitting Warrior still.
Yep.
Yeah, silence.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck, I can't with this case.
We're chilling, dude.
Yeah, okay.
Be done.
Yep.
Silencing.
Yeah, scared of that.
Blasting this guy. Fear the Ellie soon, too. We managed to get the Warrior's shield wall here, and I am about to fear the Ellie Shaman on my next global, which will put us significantly ahead. However, the Shaman is casting Hex on the same global, which will land first, and I can't trinket for the next 9 seconds. My misplay could actually lose us the game here if my teammates aren't able to get away and survive.
That's D-sack.
Yeah, you're fine, Jessica, you're fine. No, just scary, deter, I lied to you.
Sack.
Yep. I have no outs. He can die, Cage, you can die. Shield you now, and then I PS, okay? Shield? No, it's PS now. Okay, topping you now. Do whatever you want, Go ham.
I have a full Hodge for Pally.
Yeah, I tell Trevor I fear everything,
Full Hodge. Ah. I'm popping wings actually.
Yeah, send it. This guy's dead, dude.
Disarmed.
I
got sack too, sack. I got it, I got sack.
Yeah, trap off.
Nice.
I get bubble if I can.
Yeah, if you get it,
I got it.
Yeah.
At this point in the game, we have gotten the Paladin's Divine Sacrifice, Hand of Sacrifice, Bubble, and the Warrior's Shield Wall. This Warrior has absolutely nothing left to survive our damage if we are able to land even a few seconds of CC on the Paladin. In this exact moment, the Warrior needs to play super defensive and line our damage, or else their death is guaranteed.
I CC frame.
Okay, we kill. This guy's dead.
Yeah, silence.
Blast him. Nice job, well played. Nice job. Since we were able to line of sight their damage while they were trying to generate pressure, we saved a ton of defensive cooldowns, which ultimately gave us a huge advantage. Utilizing positioning is absolutely essential because it gives you the upper hand before you even press an ability. This is the first episode of my Arena 101 series where I will be covering a ton of different topics from positioning to cooldowns to DRs and more. Liking the video helps me out immensely. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video.